Ted Lasso. He's so cute there. Oh. Hello everyone, welcome back to Bookmas. Today's video is going to be my 2024 channel goals and also reading goals. I'm very excited to film this one because I've actually been doing YouTube for I would say properly for about a year. So this is going to be really good and I'm really excited to have reflected on my channel and what I've done and what I've liked and what I haven't liked and what I want to do in the future. And also just with my reading, I've really acquired a particular way and I know what I like to read now, but I also want to expand and get out of my comfort zone. So I'm really excited to try new things in 2024, but also stick to what I know at the same time and just enjoy, just enjoy reading, which is what I've been doing this year and I've really enjoyed that. As for reading, we'll start there because that's why you're here, that's why we're all here. As for reading, I want to read 100 books this year, or in 2024. It's still December, so it's not the end of the year yet, but I have now read about 90 books and I don't think, I'm pretty certain I'm not going to reach 100, but I was very close. And there was 1 month of the year I didn't read, and I think that was either June or July. Don't know why, I just didn't read, and that's totally fine. But I think if I had more of a consistent year, because I tend to read 12 books in 1 month and then none in the next, and then maybe one and then another 10, it's just all over the place and it's not very consistent. So I'd like to consistently be reading throughout the year. And it's okay, you have your off months and everything, but I think it would be awesome to consistently be reading throughout the year, create that habit. I love to go to bed reading and I don't do it enough. So that is something I really want to do next year because it helps me sleep so much better. And I love to dream about what I'm reading as well, especially if it's romantasy, because if you know, you know. The other thing I would like to do is read a wider variety of genres. I really do stick to romance and fantasy, mostly romance in the past year. No, I do want to really catch up on my series, and most of them are fantasy series. I want to be able to read them, but at the same time, when I'm just reading contemporary books, I really want to branch out and read thrillers and mysteries. I'm not really into sci-fi, and I think I know that, and that's okay. I don't really want to test the waters anymore with that. That's totally fine, unless something really sparks my interest. I think thrillers and mysteries are something that I want to pick up a lot more next year, and I think I will really enjoy them, especially cozy mysteries, as all of my Booktube friends read them and absolutely thrive when they're reading them and rave about them. So I want to be one of those people. I really want to read Legends and Lattes and those types of cute little books that make you feel good inside and are so enjoyable and not I don't know, heart-wrenching, even though I want the heart-wrenching from the thrillers, I want some coziness to it as well. As I was saying before, I do want to finish all the series I've started. I wouldn't say a lot, but I just have a habit of getting so far through a series and then leaving the last book, aka Throne of Glass. I just have one more book left and I don't know why. I think I'm just scared to read it. I'm also 2 books into A Court of Thorns and Roses, and I've read the first book of Crescent City series, so House of Earth and Blood, and I haven't continued, and I don't know why, because I really enjoy them. I just really cannot bring myself to do it. But also the Plated Prisoner series, From Blood and Ash, everything that I enjoy, I just cannot find it in me to finish them. I feel so left out when people are talking about them because I'm I kind of know what you're saying, but I haven't finished them, so I can't include myself in this conversation. But yeah, I need to read them and I will get there, and that's a big goal of my next year, is to hopefully not start any series, at least not a lot, because this year I did start a lot. Granted, I did finish a few romance series that I start, Twisted Love and Dreamland Billionaires, but I really want to get to the ones that I've been leaving on my shelf and just looking at going, I want to finish you, but I also don't want you to end. I can reread. It's a thing. I need to convince myself that that is a thing because, yeah, it's okay. And in saying that, I want to catch up with all of my Sarah J Maas books. Like, the amount I have here that I haven't read is like concerning, but I've read most. I'd say I've read half just because of Throne of Glass, but I really just want to read them. I just need to read them. Use of Libby this year, I've really gotten into audiobooks, and that is probably the reason my read books are so high this past year. And I am excited to use it more, but I also want to use my like physical library as well. I want to be able to go in there and look at all the books and borrow them, because I don't anymore. I like hardly ever borrow books from the library because I love reading off my shelves and buying books. It's an addiction. We know this. But as I try to save money for my wedding and try to limit my physical collection at the moment, because I have literally no room to put any books anywhere, I've come to this decision that I need to borrow books. So like, I'm nowhere near running out of books to read, so I do want to read from my shelves first. But if I'm looking for like a graphic novel, instead of like going to find it on my Libby, I would like to go to the library and pick it up, because just like the atmosphere of the library and the whole, like, it's just like a day out, you know? And I don't know, just being there makes me feel good, and I can like go there to study and also read. Like, I just don't use those resources enough, and I really want to. So that's something I would like to do a lot more next year, is utilize that space and not just like stay at home all the time, because I'm always just at home reading and doing things, when I could definitely be out and about at my local library enjoying the atmosphere of so many books, and maybe I'll find something I wouldn't have found if I was just at home looking through my Libby app, you know? Another thing I really want to do is participate in a lot more, not a lot more, but I want to continue to participate in readathons next year, as this is something I have really, really enjoyed this year, is participating in these readathons, making new friends. And this kind of is like a reading goal and a channel goal, because it does expand my horizons on YouTube. Like, I'm meeting so many more friends through these readathons, which is just great. Discord is so great. I'm so happy that we have this platform to talk with each other that is just so easy to utilize, and everyone, like, it's just so cool. I love it. Continue doing these readathons. I read so much when I do them. I just am focused on reading. I get so into it, so competitive, and that's a side of me that has been buried for a little while. Like, I used to be so competitive and take things really seriously at school, and sometimes that was a bad thing, but it ended up like being a good thing because I would do like well, and I just haven't had that motivation for such a long time. But this year I think I found myself a little bit more again. This is like going way too deep, but like, I think that I have just like connected with myself a little bit more and come back to what I like to do. Like, I love to connect with people and like compete basically, but also just the connection is great, making friends, and yeah, I just love it. I really want to use Storygraph more. I failed to continue to update that as well as Goodreads, but I really just need to do both when I'm updating my reading progress, because I really like to see the statistics, as you would have seen in my stats video. It was really interesting, and I want to continue doing that next year. As for my Booktube channel, I've had such a great year on here. I've made so many friends, and I've just had such a like progressive journey, just finding out little things about what I like to do, what type of videos I like to make, what type of videos you guys like to see, and I kind of like had a lot of breaks here and there, which kind of wasn't great for my channel, but at the same time I needed that to like get back into it. And I think now I found like a really good rhythm, and doing Bookmas has also really made me understand that it's not that difficult and I just need to do it. So yeah, I really want to focus on this channel a lot more next year and really put hard work into it. I want to be way more creative and like bring myself into this a little bit more instead of just like following other people. So yeah, that's something I really want to work on. And through that, I want to have like more of a routine and a schedule, like actually uploading 2 times a week, because I didn't hold myself accountable to this, and it was usually once a week, if that. So yeah, I really want to do that. I think vlogs really slow my videos down. I need to like do sit down videos a lot more. I think that I could just edit them so much quicker, and I actually enjoy them, and you guys enjoy them a lot more, I think, even though I love vlogs. I think I just need to find a way to do that a little bit more constructive. I don't know. Obviously want to make more friends on here. That is something that I am striving to do, and it's not about the subscribers at all. Like, I'm obviously just doing this because I love reading and I love talking about books, and talking about books with people is just so amazing, and something that I can't even explain how excited it makes me. And just like, it's just not like anything else. And doing sprints has literally changed my life. Being able to talk to people across the world that are so like-minded and just have that love of reading that I can't find in my personal life very often. So it means so much to me, and these people have actually become like really good friends. If I was to say like how many subscribers, because I do like to work towards a goal, and that is like a big goal of doing Booktube, is the amount of subscribers. So I think I would like to work towards 800 subscribers. I think it's like a good number and achievable. I'm around 500 at the moment, so I really would like to get there, and that would be great, just to have so many more friends to talk to. It's just more about talking to more people about Friends and communicating with a wider audience, and being introduced to more books and more types of reading and types of reading styles and just all of that. So yeah, I'm just excited for what's to come and who I'm gonna meet next year. Like, that's so exciting. And as I was saying before, I really want to be a lot more creative in my videos and my channel. I think that I tend to rush a lot and just do sometimes the bare minimum, and I don't want to be doing that. I want to put hard work into what I'm putting out in the world, and maybe like come up with my own readathon or read along, because I know everyone else does that, but I really like the idea of creating something myself and getting everyone else to participate and come together to like kind of see what you've done and just have a great time utilizing it. And just, yeah, I just love everyone else's readathons, and I want to do something like that one day. It kind of contradicts being creative, and then I'm like, I want to do a readathon like literally everyone else. But you guys know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. The last thing is to be more active. I find myself on my phone all the time, but not being really present and talking to you guys, and I just want to be up to date and like on top of things and just like present as I can be without going overboard, if you know what I mean. But that is all for this video. I hope you enjoy, and I would love to know your goals, aspirations, what you hope to achieve for your reading and maybe your channel next year. Let me know down below, and if you haven't already, please subscribe and like this video. I would really appreciate it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!